Bah, bah, bah. Greetings, people of Babylon, and welcome to your Panic Hour. My name is N.A. Poe, your prophet and savior, on this edition of We the Sheeple.
Right?
Our top story. Authorities say 23-year-old Paul Ciancia pulled an assault rifle out of a bag and opened fire at Terminal 3 screening checkpoint at Los Angeles International Airport, killing one and wounding 3 others.
It came out of nowhere, but it was pretty jarring that someone just randomly pulled a gun right in the middle of nowhere.
As we have come to expect, the internet conspiracy community was immediately buzzing with talks of a false flag psyop, with rumors of live drills, fake blood, and crisis actors floating around the web. The anti-NWO crowd did find a few pieces of hard evidence to back up their theories, including this picture of the shooter lying next to what appears to be a pile of spilled ketchup. Disinformation agent Alex Jones predictably claimed to have the smoking gun and accused the CIA of brazenly mocking the public by inserting their acronym not once, but twice into the patsy's last name. Speaking of brazenly mocking the public, a new Christian Science church in Dixon, Illinois has gifted the heavens with quite the view. When viewed from Google Earth, the church appears to take on the shape of a giant cock and balls. The church has a history of using hidden erotic symbolism, as you can see in the logo for the Archdiocesan Youth Commission, which clearly shows a young boy servicing a priest. Now, we were ready to chalk this up to coincidence until we obtained this photo from inside the church and this photo from their inaugural bake sale. Pastor Philip Lacio did not immediately respond to a request for comment. A Michigan man claims he tipped federal investigators to the location of Osama bin Laden's compound in Pakistan 8 years before his killing, and he has hired attorneys to help him collect the $25 million reward. Tom Lee, a U.S. citizen of Egyptian heritage, claims to have shared the information with both Customs and FBI agents. Lee stated, "It disturbs me, and it should disturb every American, that I told them exactly where bin Laden was in 2003, and yet they let him live for another 8 years." A spokesman for the FBI told the Panic Hour that the man's claims are absurd, stating that it's common knowledge in the intelligence community that Osama bin Laden died of liver failure in 2002. He also smugly added that Mr. Lee has a better chance of finding bin Laden's body at sea than seeing $1 from the U.S. government. In legal news, third-generation Texas judge Elizabeth E. Coker has resigned ahead of being investigated for misconduct. Coker admits that she texted instructions to prosecutors in order to help them convict the defendants whose cases she was hearing. She is also accused of other indiscretions, including meeting with jurors and attempting to influence them to convict defendants. Thankfully, Coker stopped short of sending nude selfies of herself to prosecutors from her chamber. She did not return our text. And finally, in police state news, growing bored of standard forms of restraint and torture, Arizona-based firm Scottsdale Inventions has patented a new handcuff design combining standard hand restraints with electric shock and chemical deterrence. These smart handcuffs can be controlled wirelessly, much like a stun belt, allowing the officer to trigger the taser-like shock. The handcuffs can also be programmed to trigger automatically if certain predetermined conditions are met, like walking too far from an officer or coming too close to a restricted area. These handcuffs can also inject a sedative to the wearer or even release a knockout gas cloud to stop them from escaping. Scottsdale Inventions also has a prison game show in production based on the 1987 Arnold Schwarzenegger film, The Running Man. This has been your Panic Hour. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, we will wave to you from the hill while the floods wash you away. Good night.